All the Meeks Amigos and Impossible Amigos, my name is Taffrey16. Welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments, episode 206. It is Sunday, or maybe Saturday if you're watching this daily on Patreon. For those who don't know, Patrons have the option to watch these videos as well as the reaction videos up to a day early, sometimes more, and you get your name in the video description as well. But regardless of what day you're watching this on, let's go ahead and read some comments. It's been announced in the last few days that Nicholas Lyndhurst will feature in the upcoming reboot of Frasier. Him and Kelsey Grammer starred in a UK stage show 3-4 years ago. Yeah, I'm not so sure about rebooting Frasier, but I'm not so sure about rebooting anything, so because you never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good, but that's a good start. Casting wise, it's a good start. Is this how it works? I can only get in reading your comments if I or someone else makes a joke about me being bald? No, maybe, yes, yes. Any update on when you'll react to Ashes to Ashes? That's my outlier right now in a 10 sense set. I've got so much stuff lined up, and I'm trying to figure out where to fit it. It's not gonna be this month. I'll try to work that into February. I can't make any guarantees, but I'm gonna try to. When I was 12, I used to love Channel 5 for two reasons. They showed WCW and also Blue movies. Blue movies? What the fuck are Blue? It's porn, isn't it? Channel 5 is the UK channel owned by the US TV company Viacom. Ah, okay, Viacom, killers of the YouTube poop era. It's funny that last comment mentioned WCW because the WWE are up for sale right now, and Viacom's actually the favorite to buy them. Channel 5, out of the 5 main TV channels, is basically the trash TV channel. A lot of law enforcement programs, unofficial documentary, and tribute programs, especially at Christmas. A lot of low-budget Hallmark TV films that nobody ever watched all the way through. Sounds like Spike TV, which, now that I think about it, I don't think is a channel anymore. Great 2 episodes of Bluestone 42, never stand in the way of a man's mince. Yeah, no kidding. I really hope we'll be seeing more of the show. I think so. Yeah, I think at the very least, John will probably request more. He actually had episodes 5 and 6 requested at one point, but I believe he switched them to something else. But I'm confident, that we'll probably end up doing more. In all the years of watching Open O Hours, I never noticed a hair on the camera lens until you pointed it out. It was either a hair or it could have just been a footage glitch, to be honest. It could have just been like a ripple glitch, but it looked a lot like a hair. Wrestling was massive at this point in England. Weekly shows up and down the country and viewers of millions. Wrestling as a whole was massive at the time, more in the 90s in America, but it really does show how much of a history wrestling has, because even though professional wrestling as a whole, popularity has dropped way off ratings wise and pretty much overall wise. Whenever one of the big companies go to the United Kingdom, the crowds are always significantly more enthusiastic than the American crowds. Alan is such a fascinating character. There are layers to him. There really are, because again, you want to feel bad for him, but also he's just an asshole, and he kind of brings everything, that happens to him on himself. But at the same time, you kind of understand him because the guy just wants people to like him. You can tell that's just what he wants. He just would like friends. He wants people to like him, but he doesn't know how to go about doing that very well because he's awkward and also because he's a dick. I remember being one of those that said you should watch the Christmas special of Knowing Me, Knowing You before moving on to I'm Alan Partridge, and while I totally see your point, I still maintain that the Christmas special is canon. The reason is that having a meeting with Tony Hayers is more about Hayers getting his revenge and humiliating Alan. Also, with the events of the Christmas special in mind, it make the meeting be even funnier. But the Christmas special, it would have jumped straight from the end of Knowing Me, Knowing You to the start of I'm Alan Partridge without any context in between. That's just my opinion, though. Like I said, though, I totally get why you asked the question because it could still work without the Christmas special in between. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and you're probably right. However, what I'm saying is, and this might just be me, I understand the revenge part of it, but just me, if some man knocked me unconscious with a small chicken or small turkey, whatever it was, if some man knocked me unconscious with a cooked bird or uncooked bird, I ain't taking a meeting with him. I'm just saying, I'm getting a restraining order if somebody knocks me out with a frozen bird. If anyone is on PC or laptop or even your phone as possible, I would highly recommend the embedded media video link in the description compared to the regular Dailymotion link if that's possible. It is. Yeah, I say this in the short little, live on Dailymotion/OneHub videos that I do that are usually a minute long, sending you the link. Not a lot of people watch those, but in case you don't, I say in every video that's linked to Dailymotion, but I would recommend the embedded media player, because the embedded media player, in addition to I think just being a better player in general, usually has either less or skippable ads. Some people have reported to me that it has no ads at all sometimes. It doesn't always work though on laptop, I should say though, and some people have told me it doesn't work on iPad either, or phone. I think it's because it tries to send you to their shitty mobile app, and I don't think it works with that. I wouldn't recommend their mobile app, by the way, it sucks. But yeah, if you can use the embedded link, I would absolutely recommend it. You actually saw Joe Pasquale and the Children's Party at a Palace that you reacted to 7 months ago? Oh, okay. I've almost forgot about that, to be honest. That just kind of feels like a trip at this point. I don't know how much you read the comments. I have 206 episodes of it. But there was a show on the BBC about 10 years ago. It ran for one series, and it was called We Are Clang, and it's on the YouTube, and it's very good. It had Greg Davies in it, and it's basically an stupid comedy show based around a trio of people working in local council. It's hard to describe, but it's really good. That sounds good. Sounds good. I got another Greg Davies show in mind first, but I could put that on the list. Well, you've well changed. Last time I saw you was in the Phoenix Nights episodes. Ah, yep. There's one big feature about me that's changed. New jacket. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for my 206th episode of Reading Your Comments. The comments in this video were pulled from the following. Last week's episode of Reading Your Comments, episode 205, Peter K. at the Comedy Store, Bluestone 42, 3, and 4, Open All Hours 4, I'm Alan Partridge, and Joe Pasquale, Return of the Love Monkey. I did not pull comments from my reaction to Pointless, because that was a re-upload from about a year and a half ago. If you want a chance to get your comment read in next week's episode of Reading Your Comments, these are the videos to comment on. This video, the video that came out yesterday, which was the Rod Gilbert stand-up special, the reaction videos that come out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are the videos to comment on if you want a chance to get your comment read in next week's episode of Read Your Comments. But that is going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel for new videos, my Twitter. If you want to follow me on my Patreon, if you want to support me on my Dailymotion, all those things in the video description down below, as well as the Twitch Files channel and the community Reddit. Again, if you didn't know, all my Patrons are named in the video description. You can be a patron on me for as little as $1, £1. And additionally, your name down there, you also get access to reaction videos as well as the reading comments up to a day early, sometimes more. With all that being said, though, my name is Tafford Steven. This has been episode 206 of Reading Your Comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.